Good morning, it is about 5 a.m. I'm driving down to Punta Gorda for the Punta Gorda half marathon, and I just want to talk about my predicted time. Now, you know, this was a last minute event. I just decided 6 days ago that I was going to run this half marathon, so I haven't tapered appropriately, but I did run 4 miles yesterday. I took the day before off, and then I ran 4 miles before that. So I am definitely more rested than I usually am at this stage of my week. So as far as predicted time goes, it's kind of tricky. If I use my recent marathon time, most of the race predictors are predicting that I come in at around 1:31 and some change. However, 1:31 is very close to 1:30, and sub 1:30 is very close to plus 1:30. That didn't make sense. Anyway, I want to go under 1:30. Also, Stride is predicting that I run a 1:29:33, which is actually very convenient because that's the time that I would like. Chorus is predicting a 1:24:21, and I think that is a bit of a stretch. But these race predictors on our watches are quite known for overestimating how fast we can run. While you're agreeing with me, and I know you're agreeing with me, drop a comment with what your watch says right now that you can run any distance, and let me know what you really think you can run at that distance. I do remember when I was wearing a Garmin watch that their race predictors were more accurate at the shorter distances, and then when it got up to the marathon, it was usually about 15 minutes faster than I could actually run. All right, I'll check in when I'm there. I'll pick up the packet. All right, it's actually pretty cold out this morning. It's about 48 degrees, which is about 9 degrees Celsius. So while I've been doing my warm-up, I've been wearing a hat, but I just got back to the car. I changed my shoes from my warm-up shoes to my race shoes, and I'm getting ready to head over to the start. So temperature is actually quite perfect, so I really can't complain. What I can complain though is the size of the bridge over the Peace River. And this is a 2-loop half marathon course, so it goes over and back, over and back. And as someone that does not run hills, those could slow me down quite a bit, but we'll see. I got the weather on my side this morning. All right, come on now. It's actually a beautiful morning. It's clear skies. There is a light breeze. You can see the full moon right behind me. And on this side, the sun is coming up. I think sunrise is about 20 minutes after the race start, so it's pretty ideal. We're going to get a beautiful view of the sunrise from the top of the bridge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great race.
That was a beautiful start. I can tell already I'm running a little fast, so we'll see. Half marathon is all about holding on to the pace. So we'll see what I can do. It's a nice day to race. So the 5K just split off, and I'm heading onto the bridge to go over the Peace River for the first time. You know that the bridge doesn't look as high now that I'm running up to it. That's a good thing. Alright, according to my watch, first 5K in 2025. 2025 for the first 5K. Ooh, I don't know if I can hold on for another 10 miles. Still, I got nothing better to do at this point. The sunrise is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous course. Like, most of it is right along the Peace River. It doesn't make it any easier, but it's nice to look at. According to my watch, across the 10K mark and 41:06. 41:06 for the 10K. Oh, getting tired, but I think I'm gonna survive. Come on. Lap 2. Coming into lap 2 right now. I just have to do the same thing again. Alright, approaching the bridge for the second time, over it and back, and then it's flat. Oh, this little incline is much harder the second time, much harder, but it's still just as gorgeous. Look, this is a gorgeous race. Just crossed 15k in 1 hour, 1 minute, 50 seconds, 1:01:50 for the 15k, 9.3 miles. Oh, come on, all right, back out along the waterfront. It's an out and back. Oh, maybe 2.5 miles to go at this point. Legs are getting heavy, lungs are burning, but the shoes, these Wave Rebellion Flash, are working like a dream. Like a dream, baby.
Good job,
my
brother.
Thanks, guys.
I'll catch you in a second.
Alright, that's the last turnaround. Now it's a straight shot back. It's about, I think, 1.6 miles from me. So it's just over 2 clicks. Yeah, at this point, it's not getting any easier. But I don't think it's supposed to. Oh, come on. I hit the 20k, 122.43, 20k, 122.43. Oh boy, not too much longer. 1.1 kilometers. Oh god.
Champion of the second Punta Gorda Half Marathon, Matthew Bertrand. Congratulations, running and making videos while he's running. Check out his YouTube video.
Ooh, that was a good race. Now, my GPS didn't measure exactly a half marathon. It was about 1/10 of a mile short by my measurement. So I continued and I ran through the finish line just to make it up to a full half marathon, just so Strava recognizes it and gives me my half marathon badge for January. We got to do what we got to do. This is a certified course, so it was definitely a half marathon. There was probably just some GPS tracking issues because there was a lot of turns. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let me check back in just a minute. Let me see what my official time is. And yeah, let's see what my official time is. I feel good though. I feel good now. Of course I feel good now I stopped running. That's part of the course. Alright guys, turns out it was a pretty solid race for me. My official time was 1:26:24, although by the time I ran up to 13.13 miles on my watch, it looks like my official time on my watch was 1:27:30. But again, official 1:26:24. I cannot complain about that. That is actually pretty good, and I'm very happy. I have to give a shout out to the weather because the weather was absolutely stunning, perfect. Sun was shining, there was a breeze, and it was nice and cool. This doesn't happen in Florida very often. We don't get ideal running weather like this. Alright guys, I guess I'll do a race breakdown video in another week or so stay tuned for that. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I won. So if you have stayed this far in the video, why don't you put the medal with the number 1 on it, just to tell me that you've stayed all the way to the end. Alright, be kind, be happy, run well. See you in a couple of days.